world. But more than 1500 years ago, the mantle was lost to another through a single generation who heard not the high calling, and so the mantle was given to another by default. From that time to the present day, these elite warrior priests have been searching to regain what is rightfully theirs. Time to the present day, these elite warrior priests have been searching to regain what is rightfully theirs.
The old ways are for the weak, and the dead. We have come to bring new order to our failing world. I am Witala, the force to carry this name. We have come from the north and leave behind us a trail of dead. If you have ears to hear, then listen to what I have to say, for my tolerance is short.
On this journey, I will lead you to see what we have seen, to hear what we have heard, but most of all, to feel what we have felt. So now we leave this place, and we will make our way to where this world meets with another. So come, let us walk the pathway of the prophets, and let the story unfold as we pass through the eras of time to manage these new changes. And in the process, we made some errors of judgment. The first of which is the escalation. So come, let us cross. And if you listen carefully, you will hear the voices of our ancestors.
We have the same relationship with the land in England as the Maoríes in New Zealand. It's simple.
What I want to know is, what is a Maori? I mean, are they like our American Indians at home? You know, are they? Do they live on reservations, and do they have a lot of gambling?
I don't believe there's any such thing as Maori.
Maori really have three options. They can just sit around and do nothing. They can become some bolshy little protester and hope they get a bit of stuff from the government, or maybe a bit of publicity, a bit of an ego trip. Or they can get stuck into their books, get an education, work hard, and like the rest of us, make a decent life.
There's one law for the Pākehā, and there's one law for the Maori. Now that's just not right. One law for all is how it should be. So I paid like $150 for this Mary, made out of green stone, and I was showing it to this guy, and he says, "Who made this?" And I said, "What do I care?" And I said, "Well, when I go back to Brooklyn, who's gonna know?" We hear about the mana of the chiefs. How come the young people are going wild on the streets? Why aren't the chiefs keeping them in line?
What are they doing to look after themselves, really? Well, I went to school with a Maori. Yeah, he was scared of cemeteries. I thought he was really funny.
God of nations, at thy feet, in the bonds of love we meet. Hear our voices we entreat. God defend our free land.
Why are more Maori failing in our current education system?
Men of every creed and race, gather here before thy face. God defend our free land.
I have followed you all to this place. As you walk through the pathways of the prophets, did you not feel our eyes upon you? This is the house where I have sent many souls It is the holding place between the world of the living.
I am Tao Huli, and I have conquered and crushed all those who have merely spoken of me. My warriors, armed with these new weapons, mai ataka hui o ngāriki, hātua, tihai mauri ora! Koutou rā, ngā manuhiri tuaraki, nau mai, whakatau mai, tauti mai ki tēnei o ngā whenua ka ihu tai. Greetings, visitors from afar. I am Te Tawhito, High Chief of the Kāti Noho people here at our village of Matuku Moana. I bid you welcome. Welcome to this land at the water's edge, known as Ihutai. My ancestors travelled here on Pora, great ocean-going vessels that travelled far across the Moana Nui a Kiwa, that which you may better know as the Pacific Ocean. And they came here to this land, and over time, established a natural way of being a part of the land, and brings with him warriors in great numbers. We've also heard that he has slaughtered many of our own, with a terrible new weapon that we have not encountered yet. But these are not worries that you need concern yourself about. These are ours. And these are the challenges that we must face in these changing times.
Now, I have this paper with me, sir. It is a document, an agreement for you to sign, or those in authority, of course. And I'm looking for those who represent the tribe for the land west of here.
Which place is it? This is the wharekai. Yeah. This is where we prepare our food.
Food goes down for the hangi. Where's the hangi pit?
Okay. Hangi pit right there. Please go inside. Yeah. Have a look. Will do.
There's not much left, would be bad, much of it.
Awesome, cheers, eh?
Please, free to come inside.
Move where?
Our enemies are upon us! Follow me now! You're ready to run out there and you can put on your kahaka! So, Warlord Tauhuri is upon us. War has made itself inevitable, so we must settle things. But our ancestors taught us many skills to fight. Death comes for us all. I must make my way back into the battle. Maybe I'll see you again. Maybe.
The occupants would retreat to the village of the highest hill of the site, which we see at a distance to our left-hand side. The most skilled warriors are sent forth, and hand-to-hand, close any moment in Sometime during the battle, the two opposing chiefs eventually confront one another. It is at this time that the other warriors allow the two chiefs, all the two who have been chosen for the task, to fight in a duel to the death.
Watch your feet! Watch him now! He dares to fight me! Captain! By an enemy that I cannot see! By an enemy that strikes from within the body! Is this the curse of Peter in the homelands of Hawaii? We die. It is yours. But then, Etoa! Aramaila! Etoa! Take her, my lord. Take her where she should be safe. Etoa! Aramaila! Etoa! Pakamawa Tiatina! Lina!
The homes they built were often low quality and sometimes were much colder and less healthy than the traditional homes they had left behind. These factors contributed to the spread of ill health and disease.
Just one moment, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. This land is now purchased land. And on behalf of the New Zealand company, it is now the legal tender of one Robert Gould, who just happens to be myself, who has the backing of Her Majesty Queen Victoria of England. I am sorry, but you will all have to vacate these lands at your earliest convenience. The document I hold in my hand was signed by your great leader. Yeah, oh, Prince, how do? Yes, that is correct. Well, at least you understand now.
Have a seat, mate. That lady will let you sit down before you fall down, mate.
Hello, Miss Mason. How's your mother?
She's
9. Mace lived a friend to 4 conditions. One of the biggest Maori and the conversion of this new life was the increased want for alcohol, or some sort of escape in the brown bottle of firewater.
Tenakoto, 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 kato. In the native tradition, I greet you not once, but 3 times. And it does indeed warm my heart to see so many of you here. Strong young shoulders to put to the plough. Welcome, welcome. And I hope earnest young Christian minds to swell our numbers here in the church, to continue the Lord's work which we have undertaken. We shall sing.
Move!
Let me answer.
Yes. Peter, reclaim what is rightly the line of Witara. Even my family, my own flesh and blood, even the great Kiahuri had to be removed for this prophecy to be fulfilled. Now, Father, it is time for you to meet your Maker.
Father which art in heaven.
Who dares stop you? Deacon,
I have come from the north, come to deliver you a message that can only be discussed in private. So please wait there. Follow me.
I will listen to you, child. I will follow you.
Well, Nancy, we keep going to
ability to deal with the natives comes from my experiences in India.
New Māori were given notice to come into town and type of land use. The custody land tenure system was one of them. There was no concept of ownership and clear title as in the Western case.
Nei rata Pākehā. Te Pākehā ke te tai mai.
It is a waste of my time and of the Crown's. I'm very disappointed. I take no heed of the idle threats of the...
They do not represent tribal leadership, but only relieve our chiefs of their duties.
This is mere hair-splitting, madam.
I've had enough of this. So we will follow Witara, inland, Waketato.
Go where you will.
Many tribes have received compensation for lands taken unlawfully. Others still now look forward to a time we live today. So folks, we have one more destination before we conclude our story. So once again, and for the fun of time, please follow me. Of independence on the 28th of October in 1835. The flag to my left is that of New Zealand today and was adopted several years after the most unique element of this partnership. We will say to you it is Maori, the first people of this land, the same people who lived here with the land for many generations prior to our British partners' arrival. A people who have survived the journey from ancient origins and far distant lands, who have triumphed through the many changes and adapting to life in this land, and who are still here after living through the huge changes of the 19th and 20th centuries. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank you for coming and sharing our story with us tonight. And we hope you enjoyed it, so much so that we hope we might see you again someday with all your family and friends. And on that note, on behalf of the cast and crew of the Tamaki Heritage Village, thank you and good evening.